Robert, fix it. You have been challenged to build a gaming PC for $250. Can you do it?
I don't know.
Robert, you got this.
Okay, I'm in.
Show them what you can do.
Round one, fight!
Hey guys, welcome back, and it is time for another budget build challenge. I posted a few of these, but nobody's entering. So, turns out somebody else posted a challenge. I'm not sure actually who started it, but there's 3 channels. There's the PC Customs, put the link there, or PC Customs, I'm not sure how you say it. Budgeteers and Casual Tech Review posted a challenge of $250 to build a gaming PC with the stipulation that you had to obviously document your purchases and you can't use a pre-built, which is what I usually do. And I have not built a custom PC in a while. And I just bought this case and I thought this is the perfect opportunity. Because they are already posted their builds, I wanted to do this real fast, so I'm kind of just using what I have on hand. But I just bought all of this stuff recently and there's a video for everything, so it's documented. And it turns out everything's pretty much on hand. So the best part is the case. This is an InWin 303 full ATX case. It has a glass side panel here. This one's tinted, so it's not too bad. And it has a little quick switch release on top, so there's no screws. So I had a couple of options for the motherboard. So this was $10, the case, on Offerup. Was it? Yeah, it said PC. I'll show the screenshot. It was a weird description. A lot of the stuff that I get for cheap, the description is not what you think it would be, so that's why nobody buys it. It said PC housing or something like that. So that's $10. And then we have this, which I just picked up 2 days ago. This is the GTX 1070. I'm not too sure about this. I have 2 GTX 1070s. I bought one a couple of weeks ago that was water cooled, and so I have 2 of them. This was $50, which is a really good deal. The problem with this one is I don't like it. It just looks kind of ugly to me. There's no backplate, so when it's in here, that's all you're gonna see is this. I do have a cover that can go here, so I might do that. Or I might use the other GTX 750, but this one, I'm sorry, 1070. This one's faster than the other 1070, and they were basically the same price, so I wanna use this. I could paint it white, I guess. I don't know, it just doesn't look right. Okay, so that's the GPU, GTX 1070, that's $50. And then we have the drives are just gonna be a standard SATA. So I'm gonna put this is my personal one, but I'm gonna put this as $25 because if I was building this from scratch, that's what I would buy. Is they have a Lexar 256 for $25 on Amazon. The Kingston's cheaper, but it's a 240, so I think I would probably go for the 256, which won't hold a lot. So then we're gonna have to add a hard drive. This is a 1 terabyte regular laptop hard drive. This was actually free, but I'm gonna value this at $10 because I bought a whole box of these for 20 bucks. I got like 10 of them or more. So I think that's a fair valuation. And then the heart of the system is going to be this, if it fits. I've been saving this for a couple of months now. If you can see it. So this is a, turn it this way. So this is an EVGA X79 SLI motherboard. And if you look at my videos, I don't ever use new stuff, Ryzen, all that. I've never even tried a Ryzen in my life. All of my builds are based on either pre-builts or things that used to be cool. So a long time ago, this was amazing, but it's old. That will maybe hurt my performance, but I wanted to use it in a build, and this is the perfect opportunity. So this board, I bought it on Craiglist in a gaming case filled with RGB fans and everything, and I forgot, I think it was a 1,000-watt power supply or something. Everything was 50 bucks, the whole thing. The lady didn't even know if it worked. She just said PC, and it was $50, so I got it. Everything did work. I sold the case and the power supply for $120, so technically this was free. But I'm going to use the $50 purchase price as the valuation because I did actually pay $50 for this. Problem is, I'm not too sure about this cooler. See how this is just kind of dangling? I have tested this. It does work. I did a little overclocking, not too much. It didn't really like to be overclocked, and I'm not sure if this cooler works right anymore. And originally I was thinking, well, I'm just gonna put a tower fan on here because I don't like water cooling CPUs. I have one of these. So this is what I was going to use, is this, like most people. The thing is, the budget being $250, I can add a lot of extra stuff that I normally can't do on the cheaper ones. So I thought maybe I should try that. This is not the final setup. This is just what I have, and I'm just posting this so people can see, and maybe they'll throw out some other ideas. So it's either going to be this or that. I thought if I could squeeze in an AIO to the budget, why not? But I should just use this one, but it's kind of suspect. So I also, just the other day, bought this. This is a very old AIO. I bought this for 20 bucks. This is an H80i V2. So it actually has two fans. I'm not sure where this would go exactly. It doesn't really make a difference. That would have probably worked fine. I just want to put a better one because this motherboard has an i7. Shoot, was it i7 or i5? It's i7. Yep. A 4820K. So I want to see if I can overclock it to the max. And until now, I haven't had a case that it would fit in. So why not? Let's do two things at one time. We'll build the budget PC and we'll do a crazy overclock at the same time. So if we add everything up, we have 50, 20, 10. We have what is it, 35 for the hard drive and SSD, which is a little much, but it's fine. And then we have 50 for the GPU. We're kind of at the $200 point. No. Everything added up was $250. So Oh, the last thing. So I have a Thermaltake 430 watt that I bought for $33 on Amazon. That's my personal one. But I keep using that power supply in every single build, and I'm kind of getting tired of it, and I haven't bought a new one yet. I have a bunch of old power supplies. I have 450, I have 600. I have literally 10 power supplies just sitting here. But since this is a build, I wanted to use something newer. So I went on Amazon. There's some really cheap power supplies for $28, but I don't like using non-brand name stuff. And then the Corsairs are $55, $60. And I already have a Thermaltake, so I wanted to try something else. So here's what I have, but you can tell me what you think. So here it is. This is a Corsair VS500. It's brand new. Here's the thing about this power supply. It was free, literally, on Facebook. A guy posted an ad for a free power supply. I didn't know it was sealed. And I was in my car and I was just looking on my phone and it said free. So I messaged him and I said, how much do you want for it? Because usually they put free and then it's, you know, $100 or whatever. He's like, no, it's free, you can have it. So I drove to his house. He gave it to me. I haven't even opened it yet. This was last week. I made a post about it, but I didn't make a video about it because nobody wants to see people get free stuff, really. But so what I want to do is, if I use this, I don't know where to put the value of it. I mean, you can buy a 500 watt power supply for $45 on Amazon. So I think, to be fair, I should probably just value this at $50-ish. Kind of have an asterisk on the budget. I mean, it's, even with everything, all of this, it's barely over $200. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put everything together, start testing. I'm gonna order, because now there's room in the budget, I'm gonna order some RGB fans for the bottom here. I think a 3-pack maybe with a controller. Because this motherboard is so old, there's no controller. Let me show you the top of the case. So instead of going on the bottom, the power supply actually goes up here. So you're not gonna see it. So it could be I could say it's a $28 Chinese whatever power supply and nobody would know the difference. But that's the story behind this. I'm just gonna use it and see what it's like. Let's just open it anyway. You know what? This isn't even a full-size power supply. Why is it so little? Look how little this is. See? This actually would be better in my system than here. It's like a baby power supply. Yeah, I don't know, that looks kind of weird. I think I might just put my Thermaltake in here because this is... Look how big the case is and the power supply is like that big. Yeah, I might just use the Thermaltake. So we'll be back when it's done. I'm gonna install this board. Do some testing first, and then the next video will just be the results and the looks of it. All right, we'll be back. That's the $250 challenge entry. I'll have the final product in a couple days, and some changes might be made, but this is for the most part I think what I'm going to do. Undecided on the power supply, undecided on the extension cables. There is room to buy RGB, so we will get RGB. And all right, we'll see you in a couple days. Welcome to Robert Fix It.
this is not over.